The Nuremberg Trials, held between 1945 and 1946, marked a pivotal moment in history. For the first time, the world witnessed an international tribunal bringing Nazi war criminals to justice. Today, we'll explore the key events, figures, and legacy of these historic trials. After the defeat of Nazi Germany in World War II, the Allied powers faced the enormous task of holding those responsible for the war and the atrocities of the Holocaust accountable. On November 20th, 1945, the trials began in the city of Nuremberg, chosen for its symbolic significance as a former Nazi stronghold. The trials were conducted by the International Military Tribunal, made up of representatives from the United States, the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union, and France. 24 high-ranking Nazi officials were indicted on charges of war crimes, crimes against humanity, and crimes against peace. Among those on trial were key figures of the Third Reich, such as Hermann Göring, the head of the Luftwaffe and Hitler's right-hand man, Rudolf Hess, Hitler's deputy, and Wilhelm Keitel, the head of the German armed forces. They were charged with orchestrating the mass murder of millions, initiating aggressive wars, and committing unspeakable atrocities. One of the most crucial pieces of evidence presented at Nuremberg was the Nazis' own meticulous documentation of their crimes. From detailed records of the extermination camps to minutes of high-level meetings, these documents provided undeniable proof of the horrors committed. During the trials, shocking testimonies from witnesses and survivors of the Holocaust were heard. They recounted harrowing tales of torture, mass executions, and life inside the concentration camps. These stories revealed the full extent of the inhumanity behind the Nazi regime. In October 1946, the tribunal delivered its verdict. 12 of the defendants, including Göring, Keitel, and others, were sentenced to death by hanging. 3 were acquitted, and the rest received long prison sentences. On October 16, 1946, the remaining condemned men were executed. The Nuremberg trials were not just about punishment. They established crucial precedents in international law. For the first time, the concept of crimes against humanity was defined and codified. The trials set the stage for future tribunals, including the Tokyo trials, and inspired the development of international courts. Despite their achievements, the trials were not without criticism. Some argued that they represented victor's justice, pointing out that the Allied powers were not held to the same standards. However, the trials' legacy in shaping international law and promoting human rights remains undeniable. In the end, the Nuremberg trials were more than a moment in history. They were a warning to future generations that accountability and justice must prevail over impunity. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which historical event you'd like to learn about next.